Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Three Cuckoos. My name's Rob. This is Mark.
Hello.
And now we're going to talk about Broadchurch, Season 3, Episode 1.
Yes.
Yes.
A new one.
Brand new to ITV. After 2 seasons of one storyline about the Latimer boy, who was found dead on the beach, obviously. This one, nothing to do with that.
Well, they're still in it.
Yeah, they're still in it. So we've still got Alec Hardy.
Yep.
DCI Alec Hardy.
Sorry.
Yes.
DCI Alec Hardy.
Who is David Tennant, and Olivia Colman's character, who is Ellie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ellie Miller. Miller.
Ellie Miller.
Listen, Miller.
So yeah, obviously they're back to investigate a brand new crime.
Yes.
Crime?
Yes.
Who done it?
I don't know.
And obviously it's going to be a twist beyond all twists.
I think it was Nige Carter.
It will keep going. Do you think it's Nige?
My lover.
Still my lover.
Still on the beach.
Oh, you
never saw anything.
Oh, you never touched her? So obviously it starts with... Well, not obviously because you're listening to this. It starts off...
Spoilers.
With, yes, spoilers. Will contain
Maybe.
spoilers. So we've got Trish.
Yep.
Winterman.
Can we just call her Haley?
Can we just
Coronation
call her?
Street?
Yeah, absolutely. If we call her Haley from Coronation Street,
We apologise. It's just we've forgotten her name.
Just go with it. Yeah. Shall we take a? How do we look see?
At what?
So she starts by just going into the police station, right? Julie Hesmond Haller.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
I only know her as Haley from Coronation Street. Did she go into the really posh police station? No, it's not posh. Their police station.
The police station is amazing.
Wow.
It's like all wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a massive hut.
Beautiful.
It's like a 4-story hut.
It's definitely not a police station in real life.
It really isn't. It looks like a massage parlour. in
Massage parlours don't look like that.
in Amsterdam somewhere.
I don't know if you've ever been in a massage
No,
parlour.
I've not.
They don't usually look
Are they all
like that.
downstairs?
They're all usually sort of a bit grim and a bit sort of seedy from the outside.
Yeah.
Not like that. That's just in the middle of town.
Yeah.
It looks like a public library to me.
It does look like a public library, yeah, it's absolutely right. So, so she walks into the police station and says, I've been raped. So basically, it all goes through the whole scenario of taking swabs and things like that. It's quite dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Broadchurch is very dramatic.
It is very dramatic. But Tennant's in it, you see. He's
brilliant.
very serious.
Love David Tennant.
I think he's great.
In everything.
Except Doctor Who.
No, I liked him in that.
Oh, did you?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I've seen him in anything that I don't like.
It was the only reason I watched Doctor Who, to be completely honest with you.
I like David Tennant, and he's very good in this.
Oh, he's great in this. So, so obviously they start to investigate, but they've got to go through getting her clothes. She's not saying anything. Starts off, she's not saying anything at all.
Nope.
She won't even tell him her surname or anything, will she?
It was very odd, that.
Yeah, but it was played very well. They said that actually these kind of TV scenarios don't work very well, and they've been praised straight away by the papers and things like that, saying they've handled it very, very well.
It's a really hard thing to, I guess.
Yeah,
Sexual assault, a serious sexual assault, is a really hard thing to. These subjects, you see, they're very touchy, aren't they? And people who sort of suffered with it, you've got to be very careful.
And then,
very careful.
Well, as it played out, we started finding out that she was tied up. She was probably drugged as well, because it kind of made out straight away that she might have been out for a few days.
Yeah.
Because
I was saying that to Catherine. I was saying, like, is she in like some kind of prisoner? You know,
Yeah.
for like she's been there for years.
yeah,
Did she want in the end? Well, that's what it said.
no, exactly right.
But yeah, it was all about them, you know, taking all the swabs and being nice to her and all the rest of it, and then taking her home and going through her stuff. I loved that scene when they were going through her house.
Yeah,
that was
well,
ace.
Well, Ellie is kind of like the nice, not the nice one, because it sounds like Alec Hardy's a complete bastard. But
He is.
And he's not. Well, he's not.
He's supposed to be a bit more hard.
He's just more about the detective work, whereas
Well,
she's really kind of hands-on.
That's the light and dark of the
it
the
is.
twosome. You see.
why they work
He's
really well.
very serious, and it comes across as very serious and wants to get the job done. And she's very nice. You know, she's really, really nice to her. And she gives her a personal phone number and all that sort of stuff. But that way, where she's talking to her in house and he's poking round.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's
That
supposed
was
to be
really
making
good.
tea. Just poking around the house, then he's outside.
Yeah.
They're just them two. They just fit together so well.
Did you find, going back into the police station, when she went, "Can I ask a question?" And she'd not really said a lot at that point. And they went, "Yeah," and she went, "Do you believe me?"
I didn't.
Did you read anything into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did as well. Why would you ask that question?
Yeah, exactly. Something fish. So she in the end, they found out she works at the local garden centre.
Yeah, it's like a farm shop.
With Lenny Henry.
Lenny Henry. Very brief part in this.
In
this episode, anyway.
He'll have a bigger part.
Oh, he's massive,
and
apparently.
I felt like they were all a little bit, There's 2 policemen turned up and asking if they can talk to this woman. He's a bit, well, she should be fucking working. It's like, well, I don't think you'd do that.
Don't know, depends.
Unless your break is that.
It's coming out your wages, mate.
He's not.
No, he's not.
But, I mean,
It's coming out your wages.
So they questioned the woman who worked with her.
Yep, because she was at her 50th birthday party.
Well, they found out she was at a party.
Yeah, so they said that, obviously, that Alec Hardy had gone round the house, checked out a calendar, and he said, well, Saturday night you were at a party. Is that where it happened? And she kind of fessed up, yeah, that's kind of what had gone on.
Yep.
Turned out there were about 50 guys at this party.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Sausage party.
Now we're talking. So, I didn't get an invite, did you?
No.
I wasn't there.
I didn't know there
No.
was.
So, bit out of the way for us, to be fair.
Dorset.
Like,
It's a long way to go from
down there.
up north.
Yeah.
It's a big train ride.
God's
is that
country
one.
down there.
Big train
eh?
ride. Big train.
Few train rides. Yeah, I would have said so. So, so they go to the big estate place, don't
Yeah.
they? Where it's meant to have been held.
Because she said all she could really remember was the sound of running water.
Sound of water.
But
And
it wasn't the sea.
Yeah, he said, why would you say water and not the sea? Why would you say that? So they went, and indeed there was the
They
sound
couldn't
of
have gone
water.
on the beach again, could they? They found the Latimer boy on the beach.
They did, indeed.
But it wasn't all to do with Nige.
No. And then, did you find it was like in 2 halves, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there was like the brand new half, brand new case.
Yep.
Still Hardy and Ellie.
Miller.
Hey,
Miller.
Yeah, Hardy and Miller.
Yep.
And then in the second half, all the oldies started coming back into it.
Do you feel like they needed to do that?
Yes.
To keep people
Introduce
tied
the
in?
new story first.
Yeah.
Introduce that part, and then pull all the old.
I suppose
cast
because it's
through.
still set in the same place.
Yeah.
So if they all just disappeared,
Yeah.
people might,
But Trish is meant to be from out of town, isn't she? Only
Slightly
just,
yeah.
but that's why they don't know her.
That's why they don't like her.
Well, there was a line in it, wasn't there? And he went, "Don't you know her?" And what did she say? She said something like, "We don't all."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't all know each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a small
She
town.
didn't say that though,
And
did
you'd-
she?
No, and you'd have thought that they might do,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
No.
So, yeah. And it's obvious, then of course the woman in the shop who was at the party as well starts with the 30 phone calls
Yes.
to different people.
But there's more to it though, isn't there? Because
And then when they took her home, the taxi driver were eyeing her up.
yeah. So they said,
Oh, it's him!
"Do you know your attacker?" No, I didn't see him. And then it was, "How did you get to the police station?" She wouldn't. She wouldn't say. And then obviously they took her home. The taxi driver's like eyeing her up.
Yeah.
Although he was proper staring him out. If someone was staring me out in the street, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"What are you looking at, dickhead?"
He was like half a mile down the road. How could he tell where he were looking at?
It's like this.
Alec Hardy. Eyes of a hawk.
I see you, fucker.
Miller!
Take a look at this punch down here. So, it was very dramatic. I said to you earlier, didn't I? It's amazing how light and beautiful it looks.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Broadchurch,
It's always sunny.
it looks like such a happy place,
It
and
does.
it's sunny.
And it's not.
And yet,
There's
they
kids
make
getting
it
murdered and
it's a-
people being raped.
Yeah, and there's a dark feel, and there's this dirty, dark kind of sound
like
over
Midsomer Murders.
over the whole thing. It never
like that
stops.
there.
The music kind of never stops.
Yeah.
It's like this dramatic edge to it.
Midsummer Murders, it's beautiful there.
Gives it
But
that
someone
feel.
getting murdered every week.
But that's like Sunday afternoon boring
I'm surprised
TV.
there's actually anyone left in
Yeah, well,
Midsummer.
no.
Because there's that many of them died.
Somebody said that it's like Death in Paradise, is it?
All right, I've not seen
No, I've never seen it, but it's like Barbados, and there's like no one's on it anymore. They've all died. Like literally everybody's dead.
So they go to the estate and they have a poke around
They do.
because you can hear the running water
Yes,
when they
they
get
do.
there.
Yeah.
So they find that's a condom wrapper. Is it?
Well, they don't know,
It's
do
like
they?
a bag of crisps.
It could be a corner of a Haribo bag.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Could have just been some kid.
Absolutely right. Just camping out. So she's like, well, we've no idea where this thing took place.
Get the crime scene squad in.
Absolutely. So that's what
Sock
they do.
O'Brien. What a guy.
Yeah,
Love
so
him.
Brian comes in and all his whites,
I love Brian.
ready for the day.
That's why we call him shithead in the office.
So they have a bit of an argument. The forensic guy
Yep.
and Hardy.
Miller!
Hardy's proper onto him though, isn't he?
He is. Give
I'll
him
do
a
the
proper hard time.
investigation work. You just dig around.
You just look for shit in them bushes. Yeah.
And then she goes, I think you should apologise to him, to be fair, which I quite like that.
And he just gives him the most insincere apology. And get back to work.
And then he goes, that's why we call him shitface in the office.
Shit face. Brilliant. Do they really call me shit face?
Can I ask you something, Metal?
Miller!
How long have they been calling me shitface? Oh, probably since you started, really. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So it
That
manages
could
to
be
have...
dried blood on that rock.
Oh, they
That
were
could
clutching.
be a bit of a condom wrapper.
They were clutching at straws,
It was
weren't
a
they?
condom
To
wrapper.
be fair. Well, we think.
She's
So,
been tied up to a tree.
obviously, the woman whose party it was, can't remember her name now.
No, I can't either.
I'm going to call her Carol.
You do that.
I'm going to call her
You do
Carol,
that.
just, for the record. So she obviously gets on the phone to her husband.
Yeah.
You never guess what happened at our 50th birthday party the other day.
He already knew.
Trish got knobbed.
They already knew.
Yep.
I know what's going on.
Trish has
here.
been raped. So he's like, you're joking. And then he gets in his car, opens glove box, pack of 12 Johnnies.
Pack of 12 Johnnies, yeah, exactly.
Same brand.
Was it him?
Well,
No, it wasn't.
like you said, it was just the red edge.
If it's out to go by the first season, it's going to be the one that you don't see until the last episode.
Right, in every episode, they will make it look like somebody else. Hook, line, and sink
They've
everybody.
already made it look like her husband and taxi driver.
Yep, they have.
It'll be Hardy. That's how they're going to end it.
Do you think so?
Oh, no.
He's-
Miller!
I've had enough.
I've raped this woman, Miller. Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
I just love the whole, it's really dark is the subject matter of what they're doing. But
Yep.
those two, they link so well together.
They do, and there's a scene where she gives Trish her mobile number.
right.
And then they're in the car, and she's going, don't tell Hardy
Yeah.
that I've given you the mobile
Yeah.
number. And then literally they leave, and she rings her in a car.
The look on his face.
And the
is
look
brilliant.
on his face is brilliant, and they have this proper set to in the car when she's hung up. You give her your mobile phone number. What's all that about? I've told you time and again.
Miller.
Yeah, and it's brilliant, and it's kind of that.
They're so
light.
good together.
Yeah, they're brilliant
so good together. It's so well written. The characters are so well written. Anyone who's watching it, I realise that maybe the largest audience is probably American. But if you can find Broadchurch to watch, then do watch it.
They remade it in America
Oh yeah, don't watch
called
that.
Grace Point,
Don't watch that.
and David Tennant was in it,
It was terrible.
and they even cast Olivia Colman and then changed her.
Did they not use the woman out of Breaking
Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Skylar
Anna.
Ryder Richardson.
No. Gunn, I want to say. Anna Gunn.
Gunn.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So they changed it, but it didn't work. And apparently it was scene for scene.
Well, it won't work, will
Like,
it?
why have you
It's
reshot
like a
it?
nice, sleepy
Yeah. I don't know where it was set.
Dorset.
No, the
Oh.
Grace Point.
I've no idea.
I've no
Grace
idea.
Point.
Yeah, but Broadchurch is made up.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's not a place called
I don't
Broadchurch.
think so.
No.
No.
Yeah, because it's set in a sleepy countryside town
Yes,
in England,
it is. Absolutely right.
not in America.
Where they drink
don't have those
cider.
kind of things there, do they?
Chew hay. Have a piece of hay sticking out the mouth. And they all wear straw hats.
They're all cattle farmers.
Absolutely right, yeah. So, yeah, they're going to make it look like absolutely everybody. Lenny Henry's probably going to get tied down to a
Oh,
chair
yeah.
at some point.
There's
and
going to be
beaten
some
to within
kind
an inch
of
his life.
mass group sex party.
Yep.
That's what it's going to be.
Someone's going to get killed
Yeah.
during the whole shenanigans. Charlie Higson's going to come into it because he's Trish's ex-husband.
Ah,
I think there was definitely a picture of them together, and he's in it. It's Charlie Higson.
going to a sex party is a lot like making love to a beautiful
To a
woman.
beautiful woman.
Swiss Tony.
Swiss
Brilliant.
Tony, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know where it's going, to be fair, but it's going to take so many twists and turns because it turned out that she'd actually, 2 days later, she turned up at the police station and she was actually wearing different clothes. So all the clothes that they collected that were dirty,
Yeah.
that didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So then they had to get the clothes from the corner of her bedroom and her duvet and everything.
Yeah.
Which I bet coppers were going, you would never have that many evidence bags in your car.
Well,
For a duvet? Maybe they do.
that's why they went back. They
Did they-
took her home and then she
They
said In the police station, she wasn't wearing the same clothes. Oh, no, she didn't. She told them
She
when they went
didn't.
home. Why would they have loads of... Maybe they do.
Maybe they do just have them kicking
Standard
about,
issue.
kicking about
Enormous.
the old Saab.
Vacuum bags that you can put a duvet in.
I don't know.
Suck all the air out.
Yeah, maybe it's just one of those things they carry around.
I bet it's one of these things where there were 50 men and 20 women. Car keys in a ball.
Yep. Oh, do you think it was that kind of party?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's another twist, isn't it?
I think... Didn't you think? I thought
I
that
don't know.
immediately. Oh,
Lenny's
interesting.
nickname, Trojan.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Gladiator. Gladiator's ready.
I don't even think he was there.
No, I don't.
Or he was emceeing the party.
And
The
then,
disco.
well, it ended, didn't it? The final scene. What's his face? He's doing his forensic work,
Sock O'Brien.
and in the background, 2 feet come wandering in, don't they? With gloves on, and grab a bag full of twine.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, because she'd been tied up with fisherman's twine.
What a fiasco!
Oh!
No, it's farmer's rope.
I thought they said it was fisherman's twine.
I don't know.
I think
Couldn't
they did
be.
that blue stuff.
Everything. Well, if it was farmer's rope, it'd have been orange, wouldn't it? Bright orange.
Would it?
Farmers tie everything up with bright orange rope
Did they? How do you know?
because it's like gates, everything.
Right?
Your car when it's falling a bit, just get some of that rope.
Really?
Just get some of that orange rope on it.
Don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. But
Did you
it's
enjoy
good
it?
already. I did enjoy it. Yeah.
What would you give it? Out of
Really
13?
good. Out of 13, a 9.
Same as The Walking Dead.
Oh, maybe I liked it a bit more actually. Maybe I liked it a little bit more. Only because really love Broadchurch, and it's great to see him back.
Oh, it is.
And the first episode,
Even the season 2 were pants.
it drew me in.
And the Latimers have he's
It
written a
wasn't-
book, or he's had a book written about it.
Oh yeah, so the Latimers came back into it.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And she is a helper now,
Yep.
who is the lady, the mother of the kid who died. What's her name?
Beth Latimer.
Beth. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's now works for the Samaritans.
Yeah, very similar.
guess.
Yeah.
And so she's now... See, they've brought it in all together because she's
Yeah.
now rung Haley from Coronation Street, whatever her name is.
Trish.
Trish. She's rung her up to offer her support.
She has. She's rung Trish. No answer though. No answer. She's gonna have to keep
She
going
got the
there.
message, though.
And then the writer, she's written a book.
Yep.
About it.
Yep.
About the original story.
Yep.
And the father
Yeah,
of the
Mark.
lad who died,
Mark
Mark
Latimer.
Latimer. He doesn't want anything to do with this book, but it's kind of his book.
Well, he did the interviews for it, didn't he, you see?
He did.
And he were talking to the priest outside,
And he don't want it coming
who
out.
we all thought was the murderer in
Oh,
the
we
season
all
one.
thought he was the murderer, didn't we? In fact, we had it pinned down as
Yeah.
dad for a minute,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Oh, yeah, it was
Hey?
everyone in that.
It actually turned out it was Ellie's husband, spoiler alert. And what? I've not ruined it.
A son's been suspended for watching porn. That was weird, that scene.
Can I just say, how much has her son grown
I know.
in the 3 years?
But also,
Jesus.
when they sat there and he's like, he's been giving out
Yeah.
links and files to different kids.
And she goes, give us a look.
But the head teacher sat there and she's like, I don't know what you think appropriate in your house.
Hmm.
Well, clearly not that, because nobody does. Dickhead. Why would you say something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
My 15-year-old's just watching a bit of,
What a surprise, a 15-year-old boy's watching porn.
yeah, DP.
Steady now.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Steady now. Steady. Even that, though, was
When she
funny
hit
because
the link.
she couldn't turn it off.
Did you hear the... Did you hear that? I heard
I
that.
was watching Chatterbait.
I heard... Oh, were you?
No, he was.
Did you have that on in the background?
I was watching with Catherine. I can't watch Chatterbait.
Broadchurch was on your main screen.
Yeah.
And
Chatterbait
Chatterbait
was on
just
the
on
second monitor. over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the left and the right. Anyway.
Yeah. So,
Nerd. Jesus.
yeah. No, I really liked it.
I'm glad it's back. I'm not glad it's the final series ever
No, I
because
know.
it's so well done. But David Tennant don't want to do it,
He doesn't, apparently.
And
And
it's
you
a bit-
can't have it without him.
and it's such a shame because it is so good.
Yep.
Miller,
Miller. Very good.
very good.
Very
so you give
good.
it a 9.
Oh, maybe 10.
I'm going to go 11.
Oh,
I did enjoy it a lot. I bet Tim watched it.
really good. Tim didn't watch Broadchurch season 1 or 2. I like season 2.
Low prediction value.
Thought it was good. It
was alright.
It wasn't as good as season 1.
No,
But it had you. It had you.
it did.
Every
By the
week.
balls.
Yeah, it was a bit hit and miss, but it
Yeah.
was good. Overall, it was all right. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season.
Definitely. Definitely.
Can't wait.
Yeah. I can't either.
I love all the implications.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Brilliant.
All the this is all the conjecture and
Yep.
all the we'll be sat could be sat here for hours going through all the cast because it were them and why it is them.
What happened to Mark? Was it Mark?
Mark Latimer.
No, sorry then. No, the Ellie's husband. What happened to him?
He went to prison.
Did he go down eventually? Did he? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I wish I'd have seen the last episode of this series. I can't remember.
I can't remember either, actually. I'm
No,
sure
I
he went
can't.
down.
I might have to Google it.
Do you not remember us
No.
clinging on for that week?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And nobody knew which ending they were going to
No,
use.
well, it
He got
start-
off, didn't he? I think he got off.
Did he?
I think that's what they did.
Shit.
And then he left town.
Don't
I'm
tell me
almost
that's gonna come
positive.
back into it. You see, they might tie it up. They might
Oh,
tie
no, he
it
can't
in with
come
something
back.
else. It's going to
He
be
can't
good.
come back.
It's
Joe.
going to be good. Yeah, Joe. That's him. Joe was a husband.
They can't bring him back.
Was it Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Miller. Yeah, of course it was. And it's good. And Alec Hardy's daughter has come into it now as well.
Was she wanting it before?
I think she came into it right at the end.
Did she?
I think so. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Loved it.
Brilliant. It was excellent. It was excellent. So, yeah, definitely we'll be back next week with another review.
Talking about episode
full
2.
of spoilers.
And we can't
for
wait.
Episode 2.
It is on the same night as Walking Dead in the UK, which is a bit of a downer. It's on at the same time. So you've got to kind of work out your Monday, which one you're going to watch
it's a
first.
Nightmare.
Yeah, well,
especially when you've got dance moms to watch as well.
Dance Hags. Got to watch that shit as well. Apparently that's finishing now. Thank Christ. Honestly.
So, yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Leave a like, subscribe,
Keep watching. Keep listening.
put some
Download
comments
it.
in, tell us what you think's going to happen.
Go to SoundCloud. Download it on iTunes.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Tell your
I don't know.
friends.
You don't need to bother doing that if you watch the video.
Yeah.
But leave a like,
Yeah.
subscribe for more. That'd be great. Thanks very much for watching.
And we'll be back
or
next
listening,
week.
Or whatever. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Three Cuckoos Podcast.